I wouldn't recommend it. Super scary.
The HUNKS Podcast.
Whoa!
Hey!
Can you believe it? We're blasting into the internet all the way from our homes in Winnipeg. Hey, guess what? My name is Tim Gray.
I'm Dana.
I'm Matt.
I'm Rory.
And together we make up the sketch group who also happens to have a podcast. That's right. It's the HUNKS Podcast.
Yeah, that's us.
That's us. I love
So-
how we all overcompensated for not wanting to be deer in headlights when the the intro video was over by just screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I separate myself from the animals.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid to scream. I'm no deer. Oh dear. This is season 3, episode 14.
Checks his hand.
I did. episode 14 of the HUNKS Podcast. We have a very special guest coming up shortly who's going to be joining us, and I can't wait to talk to them. Before we do that, let's jump right into the HUNKS Podcast. Let's get to know the gang. I'm Tim. I'm the bad boy.
Okay, I'm Matt. I'm the one who everybody's not really sure about his past.
I'm Dana. I'm the jock.
And I'm Rory. I'm the well-wisher from the sidelines who's like, you guys are good at it. You're good. You're a good boy band.
But you're not part of the band?
No, not part of the band. I'm just there. I'm like, good. I'm not a fan either. I'm like,
You're
good.
the guy. You're the dancer in the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones.
Yeah, exactly.
okay.
Exactly. Oh man.
I like how you dressed up that massive black in the back
like
there,
that?
Rory, by just draping a string light over it.
It's so cheap.
I assume that's your cloak for your ceremonies.
Yeah, that's my vampire cloak that I put on in between podcasts. I just the lights are a part of it actually. That lines the cloak. I'm like a rave vampire.
Right, like Blade.
Like Blade, yeah.
Yeah.
Quick shout out to the early commenters, Tina, Cody, and BC. Thanks for commenting. We like you.
We like you too.
Yeah, we like
Dana.
you too. We are live right now. If you're listening to this on the podcast regular stream,
That's right.
Well, you missed out, but that's why we're talking to people who aren't ourselves.
That's right.
Yeah, they're
That's
not
right.
with us. They're writing to us in comments.
Yeah. I think that's important to point out.
Yeah.
Also, let's just get this out of the way. It's a Thursday right now when we're recording it. Okay.
Yes.
But when you listen to it, maybe it's not a Thursday. Right?
Yeah. It's got that Thursday hum to it in the background.
Smells like a Thursday on this podcast.
It's got a real Thursday stink.
So Tim, who's our guest on this live podcast?
Oh, you want me to spoil it now?
Spoil
I love
it.
to. Oh my God. Well, we got a comedian, actor, writer, podcaster, all around extraordinary individual. It's the one and only Stacey McGunnigle is on the podcast today. Can you
Nice.
believe it?
I can believe it.
Was
And
I
there she is.
introduced too soon? I don't
No.
Not at
know.
all.
Did it feel correct?
I'm
We
getting a
have
bunch
no
of,
idea.
Yeah, I'm getting a bunch of texts from people being like, "Where the fuck is Stacey?"
Well,
And for the
I'm
listeners
here.
At home, those people he's texting are not with us right now.
No.
It's
Yeah.
a live.
This is a live show.
We
This
should
is a live
point
show.
that out.
Absolutely. I'm so excited to be here. I love the hunks.
Oh,
We love you.
We love you.
God, I just I've always wanted to just move to Winnipeg hang out, go to, what is the Wee Johnny's? You guys are doing your stand up there. I'm just such a creep.
Yeah.
It just seems like so fun.
Yeah, you should
can
come
live with
by.
us.
Oh, I will. Now that we can
Yeah.
fly and, we just kind of softly pretend COVID's not happening. And it's like, I want to.
You should. That'd be such a treat for the Winnipeg crowds. Maybe a fringe festival or maybe something like that in the summertime.
Yes,
Hey?
please. I would love it. I feel like Winnipeg is my vibe, Like,
Oh, yeah.
Stabby.
Abby.
Yeah, stabby, cold a bit. Yeah.
Jumping over vomit.
I know that well. Yes. I grew up in a very small town. Stepping over vomit was how you partied. You just kept it going.
That's how line dancing was invented, actually.
You know what? I met my first boyfriend at a fireman's dance because I was so drunk because I found a bunch of drink tickets on the ground and I bought a bunch of Woody's coolers. Yeah.
What are Woody's coolers?
So Woody's is like an off-brand Mike's Hard Lemonade, and what makes it different is that it's thick. Okay, so
like syrupy.
Yeah, where you're like drinking it and you're like, wow, there's a weight to the liquid.
Do you know why Woody's isn't around anymore?
Wait, why?
Because they found a bunch of glass in it.
That's what made it so
surprising. Yeah. What? it was the glass that gave me confidence to drunkenly go up to that man and slow dance with him to a maze.
Your lips are really red.
Thanks, you're hot too.
What is a fireman's dance?
So we have in my small town a potato festival. And
What is a potato festival?
Okay, so the potato festival is where
everybody buries themselves underground.
Yeah, and we wait till summer. We celebrate the potato because we're a potato town.
Potato fight.
Exactly. So they would give you like little potato guns where like you would like take a potato and like shoot little chunks of potato at each other and stuff.
Is there a potato king and queen? That's a good question.
There is, and there's like a mini beauty pageant, but like we never knew when that was like happening and like who the winners were. We were like, who goes to school with them? Like we never knew the winners.
That's weird that they would have a plant for Miss Potato. I don't think I would want that title.
In hindsight, I probably wouldn't, but back in the day, I was like, man, I hope I can become Mrs.
Did you go after
Potato. Oh God, no! I knew my rank. I was getting perms at a salon called Hair International. I just was not applying for that.
Were they Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head? Was that the titles?
The memories are foggy, but I remember they were like mascots, and they were scary and homemade. Where you're like,
Man.
Yeah.
But the fireman's dance there. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, the most beautiful people won Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head and they became mascots? Is that what I'm understanding?
Well, no, they had a beauty pageant.
they were damned to a lifetime of half human, half potato.
100%. I mean, the thing is that the potato festival, like the elements of it were like pretty convoluted. Like I think I asked my friend, like there was a beauty pageant section and then there would be like some people dressed up as like potatoes. The parade was oddly religious and all the churches were like, and us too.
Did you know God was a potato?
Yeah, did you know? Yeah.
Were there any rides? Was there a rides element?
So there was a carnival, and every year someone would hook up with some of the carnies. It'd be like, no, there's that sort of vibe. But it was in the back of our high school, like the field. That's where the carnival was.
Nice.
And then you would just see your friends like trying to outrun the cops because they were wasted, and they didn't want to spend the night in the drunk tank. So they'd be like hiding behind the bushes and you'd be like, Terry, come on, get out. And the fireman's dance was like where you went and you put on your finest denim and you just... it was like a Much Music video dance, but like only playing CMT, like country music television. Yeah. And that's...
Quick sidebar. I saw the funniest thing in the TV Guide channel. CMT was playing back-to-back episodes of Frasier.
What?
Whoa.
Can you imagine a more disparate combination of
Congruous?
things? Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird.
I'd like to think
they
it's
just
progress.
motion capture a little cowboy hat on top of Fraser. Put the country filter on it.
Whenever he talks about books too much, someone goes, nerd. Yeah, weird.
Scrambled eggs.
I like Niles too. I think Niles is my favorite character.
Of all time?
Favorite character, who are you from Frasier?
I never got into Frasier. Is that bad?
No,
Yes.
it's not bad.
Let's pull up an episode. Let's just quickly.
Here's the thing.
Let's
This is one of the things that I think one of the writers from Seinfeld said was every year Frasier won the Emmy for best comedy, but give me a Frasier quote.
Yeah.
It's
can't
true.
I'm
do
listening.
I can, but you wouldn't know it.
Well,
Dana, you
Okay.
can
Wow.
hit us with a
Yeah.
Frasier quote.
Yeah, come on.
Yes, but if less is more, then imagine how much more is.
Comedy.
to answer the question, I'm the dog.
Yeah.
Well, a potato festival sounds like something we would have in Arkansas. You know what? Absolutely. But I bet it'd be better in Arkansas. I can tell
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, probably. Although, you know what? I wonder if this is a thing in all small towns in Canada, because in Manitoba, there's
Yes.
always like a festival dedicated to a certain
Every town.
fruit or vegetable or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
Morden Corn and Apple. There's Straw Days in Eli. There's Quarry
Yeah.
Days. You know,
Yeah.
it's all about.
Yeah, there's a Frog Follies in a small town here where I think they have
What?
they race frogs.
What?
Like,
Yes.
Aw.
Yeah.
Wait, why frog follies? Like,
I
isn't
don't know.
follies like mishaps?
yeah.
So the festival is called Frog Folly. So someone's
Yeah.
like, "Are you going to Frog Follies this year?"
Yeah. You want to get
Weird.
fingered by a carny at Frog Follies?
Did you guys hear about Lisa?
Locked up and play with some frogs.
Yeah. My town was the chicken derby was the thing.
Chicken derby.
Which I'm pretty sure they also raised chickens.
Nice.
I love how the shock when I said potato festival and people are chasing friggin' frogs and there's like a chicken derby and you're like, potato.
Potatoes, weird. They gonna race those.
No, we had like a derby. We like crunched cars. That's what we
Oh,
did.
nice.
Yes.
Like a demolition derby.
Yeah, but like someone's like
Whoa.
shitty Honda or whatever. They'd be like,
Yeah.
Craig's joining his Mazda's on the rocks. Yeah,
Get that K car in there.
exactly.
Someone
win
just took a wrong
$200.
turn.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, we had quarry days in my town that I grew up in because it was at one point, you guessed it, a quarry.
A dung
Oh.
derby?
Okay,
What is-
Tina, let's get Tina on the call.
Yeah,
Tina
what's-
just said that her town has a dung derby.
So that means that like their town is known for shit, right? Like is known for poop.
It
Could
would
be
be
a
like
manure.
the tomato festival where they all throw tomatoes at each other,
Oh, that's fun.
but
That's
with
fun.
poo.
Well, Beverly is saying in the chat she has a tomato festival.
Okay.
Ah,
I wonder if
Damn.
they have a giant tomato fight.
yeah, probably.
Yeah.
They
Damn. I love how small towns party. It's like we'll find anything just to be
Yeah.
like, a bunch of us have potatoes. Let's friggin' drink, and it's
Yeah.
fun.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or just like you and your friends on a non-festival weekend. It just like one time we tried to make Jello shooters and they didn't really take, so we just walked around with a bowl of spiked Jello, eating spiked Jello. It was
But
disgusting.
It didn't set, so it was just
It didn't
like,
set properly, so
So
it
it was
was
just
like this soupy
wet.
Jello with vodka.
Everybody brought a ladle.
Yes,
Oh,
that's exactly what
God.
we did.
Oh,
And then we
gross.
rearranged the subway sign to say something funny like pubes here or whatever.
Here.
I was trying to think of like rearranging the letters in the word subway, and I was like, what's going to be funny about that?
Yeah.
Cube, yeah.
Yeah, it was something like that.
I just see you all just ladling weird Jello and just laughing at a Subway sign, like a little. You're like, look at us, look at us rebels.
Yeah, we were 1 year away from graduation.
Oh yeah,
getting on our own.
Finish up our Bachelor of Arts degree and get out.
Yeah, finishing up our masters, we were.
But before that, pubes.
Of course, I took a couple of years off before I went back to university. So
That's nice.
I was 28, 29.
I used to be an RA at university, like a resident advisor, whatever.
Oh,
Yeah. And it was a floor cop, but like I never wanted to do the paperwork. I guess much like a regular police officer. But I was like, But we used to have to put signals on people's doors if they were like young and partying and be like, you can't, you're 18, you can't drink. And we would just like shut down everyone's party. But then like they got really like creative with how they would drink and sneak their booze in. And honestly, very impressive.
Yeah.
And it can be part of the fun of it, you know. When I was a kid, I used to sneak my parents' booze into these festivals, into like the folk fest for them, because no one would ever suspect the kid. And my parents would always put it in the middle of a sleeping bag, because so they would feel the sleeping bag and you couldn't tell. Yeah.
That is smart.
Yeah.
So you had to sneak booze into the folk festival? Why?
They don't allow
they
it in
didn't
the
have
campground.
You can't bring your own.
Yes.
You can't bring your own, and so they didn't want to buy it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then we started coming up, like there's some shoes where it's like you can fit a couple ounces in them, like, and then there's all these different a camelback kind of situation.
You've got.
I would always
taped under your shirt like a fucking string of bombs.
Yeah, I'm like 5.
I just went to Our Lady Peace. They were doing a concert in like this town in like Truro, like in Nova Scotia. But
I thought they broke up.
They did, but none of the returning members were there. It was just Rain Maida, and like it was.
It's called My Lady Piece.
Mine. It's mine, Lady Piece.
It's true, but like people were sneaking in booze. There was a camel backpack I saw, but apparently the security guards were making like people shimmy just to see if like
really,
and I just. It was like a mud. It wasn't even at a venue. It was like a random field. Everyone was like covered in mud. It was impossible to walk around. And I was like, and then they were just getting people to shake their boobs and stuff to see if like.
I'm gonna need to see you pull your penis out and give it a couple times.
All right, around real quick.
You know the drill. River dance.
All these PBRs fall out, and you're like, you got me.
All right, do the worm.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, we used to try and sneak beers in, or we did often successfully sneak beers into the movie theaters.
Oh yeah,
and that was okay. Like if you had a hoodie and you had cans, but one time one of our buddies bought like 24 bottles. So we're like,
just wrapped up as a birthday gift.
Yeah, carrying it with a big bow, and you're like,
we got a delivery from Morpheus. And that's how old I was.
Aww.
I started drinking at the age of 6.
You got caught?
No. We just walked very slowly and clinked along.
I remember doing that once as well, and it was a hard floor underneath the chairs.
Ooh.
And somebody had like put an empty soldier on the ground and then knocked it over with their boot.
Oh, yeah.
And then we were sitting like at the back. So for almost like 5 minutes, you hear this bottle like loudly rolling down the front of the theater. So like 8 other people in the theater kept looking back like, can you just go get it or something? It's taking forever.
I love calling an empty beer bottle a soldier.
Never leave one behind.
Damn, never. That's so funny. It's like when you try and be so sneaky and like, who cares? Like I never would care if I was a teen working at a movie theater.
No.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, PBR now has alcohol and coffee combined.
What? Uppers and downers? That's mayhem.
Yeah.
You're gonna shit like crazy.
Yeah.
Are you guys liquor and coffee types, like Bailey's or whiskey or anything?
Oh, right. I guess it already exists.
You know what? When somebody cracks out a Jaeger bomb, you know where the night's gonna go from there, you know, and it's usually pretty wild, but it's like a once in every couple of years kind of night, maybe.
Does that
Wait, are you telling me that that's what you drink
coffee.
all night for a party?
Every night I drink Jaeger bombs.
Coffee?
Yeah.
Oh, but that's not coffee though.
Like a shot of Jägermeister in a Red Bull. It's alcohol and caffeine.
No, but he's
I don't
talking
think
about
you understand
like
what coffee is.
Christmassy coffee
Yeah.
drink. You know, like Bailey's and coffee or Kahlua or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't done it in such a long time that I feel
I'm pretty sure
like
Jaeger is coffee. Actually.
yeah, no, Jaeger is not coffee. You are
Let
right.
me just look that up. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of pictures of coffee.
I like the idea of you walking around with a huge coffee mug full of Yag.
Oh, yeah.
Don't talk to me before I've had my Jägermeister. It's all shaky and sweaty.
No wire.
Tim's different now. I got really into coffee and Bailey's during the pandemic, where I was like, I'm fine, everything's okay, and then you're like half cut on a Tuesday, and you're like, what's happening?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're taking a pause, but I do love a Bailey's and a coffee. It's so nice.
Yeah. I like it in the colder months. Mm-hmm. It is so sweet though.
It is.
Yeah. I find it hard to butt chuck. I got a sweet tooth in my butt.
The thing about me is my butt has got a sweet tooth.
Just one. Doctors are trying to get rid of it.
Just gives it an extra chomp on the way out.
I get to chew my food twice. So gross. I'm so sorry. And everyone's logged off. Okay.
Yeah. Well, they'd be wrong because chewing your food twice is hilarious. So,
Stacey, we haven't even had a chance to ask you yet. So you're broadcasting all the way from the East Coast right now.
I am.
Yeah,
and
speaking of potatoes.
Speaking of potatoes, well, what's the potato situation?
Yeah, what did I
on the set of 22 minutes? How many potatoes are we talking about?
We're talking potatoes, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay, we're talking. It is all of the time, and it's lovely. It's
but
so good.
You just joined the cast. You're
Yes.
the cast member of This Hour's 22 Minutes, and this season is coming out right away, and freaking everything's exciting.
It was really exciting. So it was like a secret for a bit, and then the show aired. So I was like, well, I guess I get to talk about it now. But I kind of like slinked away from Toronto, and 22 has been like, it's so fun. Everyone's so nice. We've been shooting so many fun sketches, and like, I don't know, it's sort of a dream, you know, where you're like, does Fart Doctor need a wig? You know, like
that is the dream. And which wig?
And which wig, you know, like writing the word skid mark in a sketch and it getting in was fun, you know, it was nice. It was nice. Right.
And then to cash a paycheck for that.
Oh yeah.
That's so nice.
It's so nice. Yeah. So it's like, I'm like, it's definitely a pinch me. Like everyone's like so cool. So it's like a little pinch me moment all the time, you know?
That's awesome.
That's great. You deserve it. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
can't wait
Absolutely.
to watch it. What is how many wigs do they have? I just want to get into that wig store.
Yeah.
Please. Well, the wigs, like when I was, you know, when I do comedy, it's like a Dollarama wig, you know, or like, you know, a bit of loose hair I found on the ground where I'm like, this will do.
You guys gonna use this?
Give me all your hair. Money's tight. I got a gig. But they have so many wigs. Like, so you're like, oh, I'm a pop star and I guess I am blonde. And they're like, no problem. And then it's like gluing it down. And like, these are like real there's like they have one wig that's like a Margaret Atwood wig, and I feel like she's there, you know? Yeah. Like it's every time I walk in, I'm always like, like it just kind of gives me pause. But there's so many wigs. There's like a full room of just wigs.
It's such a very Canadian show that they would need a Margaret Atwood wig.
You know what I mean?
Frequently.
Yes. Yeah. I don't know if like they had just used it for something, but I just decided it was only for Margaret Atwood based content. It is really intimidating having to do like an East Coast accent in front of East Coasters. So that was really enlightening to me.
What did you do to
break it out?
I was just like, get the card, and they're like, we don't, close enough. Yeah, but it's been a full blast.
That's awesome. Mm-hmm. When did you start? I guess start working on it. Was it?
So I did I've been here since the end of August, and so the first episode aired this Tuesday, but we've been like shooting sketches and like writing, and there's so many amazing comics, like Adam Christie is working there, Jordan Foisey, Heidi Brander, Meg McKay, like there's just so many amazing people here. So we've just been here writing and starting to get ahead of things, and now it's like we're well into how the show runs now.
Now the process has begun.
The process has officially begun, and it begun with and it started with an election, and ooey, you know what I mean? Yeah.
So how does that the episodes air on Tuesdays, and of course anyone can watch it on CBC Gem if you don't have the traditional cable, but how is that going to work so the election is obviously on Monday, and you guys have to have some fresh election stuff for Tuesday, so it's gonna be a bit of a scramble Monday night or Tuesday morning.
There's been like a lot of sketches with like maybe a different ending, and I think we're gonna be shooting stuff on the Tuesday as well, but it's like so tricky, like how do you do a show knowing the winner,
the results. Just tape two different endings to a sketch.
Absolutely. It's either Aaron O'Toole in a tight t-shirt or so it's kind of like a tricky thing, so everyone's kind of like on edge trying to figure it out.
Are you a political person in general? Do you follow politics? Is that something that you're now starting to turn your ear towards? Or
like when this was like kind of on the table, I was like, my smarter friends were like, hey, like are we
you and Jaeger bombs tonight?
And I'm like,
there's a new Subway.
I'm like, well, my butt does have a craving for a chocolate croissant. I guess I could go out tonight. It's an interesting thing because like I feel like people who are like super political, super like referential in their comedy, it's like it's such a skill set, right? It's like and so I think for me it's like obviously we're all like the world is on fire. It's like how can you not see what's going on? But like I don't know how you all like create like comedy, but mine is just it's just usually like I don't know, just from relationships. Like, I'm a crazy, I'm a woman who's nuts, so I'm trying to like, wedge some more referential stuff in there, but it's, it's a shift for sure, you know?
I'm excited to see you grow as an artist and a comedian and whatnot. Go follow Stacey.
Follow me. Let's get to 10K. Let's do it tonight. 10K swipe up link.
We're not turning the stream off until we get to 10K.
Surprise, surprise. But it's so fun. Like, I mean, because in Ontario, like we haven't had any live. I mean, like it's starting to open up now, but it was like opening up fully more as I was leaving. But to perform in front of a live audience, like we got to do that on Monday, and I was like, I've missed you all. everyone kiss me, please.
Close the door. We're not leaving till everyone kisses.
Yes, please, come on. I'll start. I'm not shy. But it's like, it's so nice. Yeah. How did you all feel like when you started performing live again and like you got your first laugh? Were you like, what the hell? What is this?
Yeah.
Still haven't gotten a laugh.
I highly doubt that.
Bunch of shows.
No, it's different. Ours are mostly outdoor shows that I'm doing. I've done like one indoor one, right? Did I? I don't know. I can't remember. The last
is a philosophical question.
The last year and a half is just a full blur. I know
Isn't
that I've done
it?
some outdoor shows, and getting laughs on that was just like, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You become a psycho. Like, I got my first laugh, and I was like, "Oh, you guys like that one? Oh, right." They're like, we have to do a show. Okay.
Just wipe away a tear. Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, "Stacey, you can go back for a bit." I'm like, "I don't need to. I can be here. I'm available." Yeah, I miss it so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was tough for me coming back. I'm going to be honest. A little bit of solitude is like my Disneyland, so I really got comfortable in that year and a half of not coming out. So, yeah, but it's been good.
Oh yeah. Are you like finding reasons now to just like stay in your house? Like,
Yep.
oh yeah. When people are like, it's opening up again, you're like, but I think the numbers are gonna get higher.
Yes,
I think COVID's gonna come back.
Yep.
So
I did actually catch myself secretly hoping that it kind of comes back. I'm just being honest here.
but it is nice. It was nice having an excuse to like not do anything, I will say.
Yeah.
Like, I sometimes think about what I would do in a day, and I'm not saying like I was booked and blessed. Like, I mean, just like how the day would fill up.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Like going across town and back across town and doing, and it's like never again. I simply can't. That's too much.
Oh, I'm still having trouble. Like more than two things in a day is insurmountable for me.
Yeah.
Done.
Like there's no way.
The mental burden of more than two things in a day is too much for me to handle.
It's ridiculous. Yeah. I flew here with my two dogs, and then I had to go to work the next day, and I was like, but I've been on a plane with two dogs. I need 3 weeks off to rest. Like, but there were people who like flew in, like they cast and like went to dinner, and I was like, no, a flight? No.
Yeah.
I'm done now.
That's your chore for the day.
I'm done.
Yeah, you're done.
Yeah, I can't do anything else.
Burger and Victor get to go into the cockpit.
You know, I feel like they would have thrived. Have you ever flown a dog?
No.
Okay.
No, I've walked a dog.
And
boy, were my arms tired.
But it is like truly the most stressful. I've done it before, but like now they're older boys, older gentlemen, and I dropped them off. And they were like, it's a 2-hour flight. I was like, okay, no problem. We're all going to be strong.
That's not bad.
It's not bad. But they put them in like just the bottom of the plane. And they're like, someone will come by after the flight and drop them off. And that did not happen. They were, you know, in the airport where it says oversized baggage and like skis come out or whatever.
Oh no.
So it goes, and I hear this like alarm go off, and out come like my two chunky daddies with like a hockey bag and skis leaned on them, and they're just like on this conveyor belt. And I was like, yeah. The second we got into my apartment here, they did vomit, and I was like, that's fair.
Yeah,
that was
that's
fair.
Yeah.
You could relax in that now. You can.
Yeah.
But it was traumatic.
I would lose my mind.
I was like, would you see it? Would you see at the bottom?
No, they can have my seat. I'll go in the bottom of the plane.
Yeah, totally. Tina in the chat is telling me to be nice to my dogs, and it's like, they don't deserve it. They're pieces of trash. No, they're great.
Okay, speaking of your dogs, what is Halloween's around the corner?
Yes.
What is your stance on dog Halloween costumes?
I love them. But my dogs like hate them. Oh, cute. I don't even know where this photo came from. That was a homemade treat from my friend Jan. She made them some homemade treats.
Aww.
Look at those two.
They are a couple gentlemen.
Oh yeah, Burger's a full-time nasty boy, and
he's the one licking his lips.
Yeah, he got loose in the apartment building today and just like kicked a door. Yeah, and whenever he shits, he has to look at me like, "Oh, pick it up." And you're like, "Don't." But they like fight the costume, like they won't put anything on them.
Really?
Yeah. What are your stances? What are yours?
One, like, I want her to wear a costume for the amount of time to take a picture, and then I'll take it off. You know, if she seems too miserable, if there are some dogs out there who like really just don't care.
Don't care at all.
I've never had one, but I'm hoping one day to get one, to get a dog that doesn't care.
Our dog, Aunt Peggy, when she gets a costume on, which has only been a couple times, she just like goes into like a freeze, like a just almost paralyzed. Like, if I just stay still, maybe this will stop happening.
Yeah.
So
that's
get
Vic.
a picture and then get it off.
Oh, well, maybe I'll force them, for my own fun into something,
Yeah.
Take a couple of the wigs from the wig room.
Margaret Atwood.
Dogs in a wig. Oh my God.
Margaret Dogwood.
Margaret Dogwood.
Atwood.
Oh,
that's Peggy.
She's so sweet.
Oh,
unfortunately, she's wearing a Jets.
She's a big Jets fan.
That is Tim. That is the work of Tim.
She loves the Jets. What can I say?
That's really cute. I wish like I had a dog like her because she like runs around, it seems, and plays with balls, where like my dogs will just eat grass and they don't run around.
Peggy's main game is eating grass. She doesn't like she doesn't know how to chase after balls. Like we'll throw a ball and then she'll run around the yard celebrating the ball being thrown. Like
this is what Victor does, and then he eats grass and then struggles to shit it out later.
Yeah.
And it's fun.
If Burger and Victor were to star in a buddy cop movie together, what crime would they solve, and who would you cast as the bad person?
This is a great question. Obviously, Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
I feel like the crime they're solving, they've committed, but they're unaware. Like Burger opens a door, someone falls off a bridge, and they're like, "How did this woman fall off this bridge?" So and I feel like Danny DeVito's like, the chief of police who's like, "Get in here, Vic and Burger."
Yeah.
You're convicted of murder, Vickenberger.
Yeah. That's a movie I'd like to see.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, someone has the same Jets bandana. Cody's dog has the same Jets bandana. That's cool. That's funny because my cousin made it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what's your cousin doing? Some weird Etsy business you don't know about?
Yeah, maybe.
Shifty Etsy business?
Yeah, what's going on there? That's what I want to know.
Hey, you guys want to play a game of Two Truths and a Lie?
Yeah.
Okay, let's play. Two Truths and a Lie, for those the uninitiated, is a game we like to play on the HUNKS Podcast, where one of us gives 3 statements, 2 of which are true, 1 of which is a lie. And this week, Stacey McGunnigle is going to help us out. Let's get that sound cue that I... There it is.
I love it.
Thank you for playing the sound cue.
Seamless.
There is nothing more stressful than a sound cue where you're like, doctor, what do you mean?
Or like how many shows I've seen where they're trying to cue the lighting person to bring the lights down.
Oh yeah.
Just subtly.
Or when like someone goes, man, that sketch would have worked if the sound was right. And you're like, that's not true. And that's not true.
That part needed to happen at the right time.
Yeah. Jessica, it's supposed to go fart. I'm hearing it. Are you hearing it?
I had a guy at an open mic lose his shit because the person forgot to play the Shaft theme song at the beginning of their set, and they were like, if you would have played that song, my set would have worked. It's completely dependent on the Shaft song.
God, it's too, I mean, I remember like cutting like cues and then having to submit a CD like to like a, you know,
Yep.
I don't know if you ever did that, but you're like, and then track 3, it's a noir, you'll know. It'll feel mysterious. Okay, so do I have to give you these 2 truths and a lie?
Yes.
Yeah. Lay them on us, and then we'll discuss and guess.
Okay, so I again, before we recorded, I was saying last time I played this, I really feel like I brought some pee poo poo energy that was correct.
Yes.
And so I will try my best.
Full pants load.
Full pants' loads. Okay. Okay, so these are the statements. I once cupped vomit of an ex-boyfriend on New Year's Day on a bus. Okay.
Cupped it?
Cupped it in my hand. Caught it in my hand. Okay. Second, I got basically kicked out of a grocery store with my mom because she farted so bad, but she blamed it on us. And we had to leave.
People could do something like this.
I like that the manager would be like, well, one of you's got to leave. I don't care.
And
you know what? You're related to her, so you might do it. Get out. You know, both of you, please. We cannot afford. You're spoiling the food.
You're spoiling the food. And my mom worked at the grocery store too, so it was very layered. 3.
All the flowers like spoiled.
Yeah. And everyone's like, "Oh my god, the potatoes!" And the third one,
the eyes grow out like roots, and they walk away.
And the third one is I was my first role on film and TV was being cast in a prank show. But I was supposed to do a prank with a baby, but I looked like I could be a teen mom. So they made me like tell everyone that it was my sister. But that was my first,
oh my God,
a prank show where I was supposed to be a teen, but I ended up looking like a teen mom.
Nice. Very nice.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah. I like the cupping the vomit on the bus is just so specific that I'm like, that has to be true. It just has to be.
Yeah.
You get to the point where your boyfriend's barfing on a bus. I would imagine that you were also quite drunk. So you don't have that inhibition to not catch the barf, you know?
Right.
I don't even know if you would need to be drunk to not like to have your instincts be, let's not let this get out of hand. We'll get in real trouble if this barf gets anywhere. So let's keep it safely in my cupped palms.
Right. I already got kicked out of a grocery store today.
Earlier for farting too loud. Yeah.
I feel like that one's real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I really want the fart one to be real. I really
and feel free feel free if you're watching this live stream, go ahead and comment what you think the lie is. If you have a reason for it, go ahead and chime in. Play along as we discover. That would be a lot of fun.
Did Stacey get kicked out because of a nasty fart? Comment below.
Did the fart do it?
That's the gold. I really want that one to be true.
I just read Jayway's comment. The fart is real.
Oh God. I sure hope so. So okay, I think that the last one's going to be the lie, just because I really need the other two to be true. Because I also have caught vomit in my hand. So I've caught vomit. It was my own, but what are you gonna do?
No, okay, sorry. The fart was, you got kicked out because the fart was too loud?
No, so my mom farted so bad at the grocery store that because she worked there, we had to leave. And she blamed it on us. We had to go.
Can you believe my kids farted this bad? And now we have to go at my job of all places? Oh, sure, I'll be back in the morning as soon as I get rid of these fart monsters. I didn't do it. Yes, my pants are brown. Yes, you saw my pants move.
Yes, it bubbled up and then released all at once.
Yes, I'm wearing leather pants and there's a little bubble back there.
Yes, when it happened, I said, "Uh-oh."
That was me.
This fart, you know how when you get a good bit off and then the crowd erupts and then you got to wait for the crowd to stop laughing before you can say anything.
Right.
Same thing with this fart. It seems like it would have had to be that loud and long that your mom would have had to be sitting there waiting for it to die down before, and then be like, you kids.
Okay, here's the thing. Was it just the noise that shook people and that scared everyone and that made you have to leave? Or was it the smell?
And you don't have to answer this.
Okay.
You don't have to answer. I'm just
I'm happy to answer. It was an audible eruption at the beginning, and the smell was like sort of earth shattering, like Armageddon. Bruce Willis has to fly.
Like Dante's Peak, kind of.
There's a few sets of clothes that are empty. Just around,
if I could describe it, it was like, brah, and then it was just. And then my sister and I, we felt death enter our nose, and
her pants disintegrated.
Yeah.
Her shadow disappeared.
Yeah, we all drifted to the sunken place for a second and then came back. Yeah.
It's like the end of the Avengers. Everyone just drifts away. Ashes.
Did anybody get free groceries because of this?
I don't think anyone would want them, I can't enjoy this produce. It stinks like shit.
You guys sell too many beans.
Yeah.
What kind of an establishment are you running?
God, I want this to be true.
Me too.
Everybody out.
We got him up the whole thing, talked about him.
Did they shut down a section or what?
You have one of those big stacks of cereal boxes or something like that. They do like a presentation.
Wet floor signs.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Yes. Okay.
Who thought after all these years we laughing about your mom's fart?
Okay.
Oh god.
So
okay.
And then the third one is, you were originally, when you were cast in this show, you were supposed to be a mother with a baby, but you looked like you could have been a teen mom, so they switched up the role.
So I basically, the prank on the show was I was supposed to carry this baby that would like walk around the ski chalet and the baby would pee. But then everyone was like, why is this teen mom walking around this ski chalet? So then the crew was like, you have to tell everyone that's your sister. And it became like a real thing because I was really young, but just looked like I could be a teen mom. Yeah. You know?
Oh, okay. Yeah. And it was a fake baby.
It was a fake baby. And so I would walk around and be like, are you enjoying skiing? And it was like my very first TV job. And I was like, I'm going to be famous. And everyone was like, this fucking chick looks like a real mom. This is a kid show. So it's a real conundrum.
I thought you had a real baby that was peeing on command.
Yeah.
No, it was like the pee prank was like they would get peed on. It was like a JFL gags, but like really cheap.
Was it like you yourself would squeeze the baby and
and then it would go and I'd be like, my sister, because it's not my baby. This isn't my baby. It's my sister.
Couldn't be more clear about that.
He's getting drenched in fake piss. And like, I'm not sure about the reality of this situation. You seem too young to have a child.
Yeah. And it felt pretty messed up to send out a teen to like have a baby piss on strangers, and I had to like deal with that.
Yeah,
but
that is fucked.
Did that prank make it into the show?
I like was sitting down with my whole family when it was going to air, and it was like really, they really cut it up. You know, it felt like it could have been. It was like a small little thing.
It was just all exposition about
Hi, my name's Stacey, and this is Blue Mountain, and this is my sister, not my baby. I've never even kissed a boy. Let's go.
You see, my mom remarried.
And left me to raise this baby.
Who is my sister. Okay, again.
Anyways, let's see if it'll piss on someone.
Come with me.
Couldn't they come up with another reason to shoot piss on someone? Like, couldn't you have like a fake dog or something?
Okay, top 5 reasons to shoot piss on someone. Let's go.
It's just lazy writing.
Jellyfish sting.
Jellyfish sting is great.
Jellyfish sting. Yeah.
A doctor with pee results in a cup slips.
Perfect.
Yes.
Somebody's wearing flood pants, and you want to just pee on their ankles.
Wearing a snake around your neck and it just pees.
Perfect.
Okay.
Do snakes pee like that?
Oh,
I don't know. I think it's
snakes
like
pee.
Snakes pee.
Like it's a mix of number 1 and number 2.
Oh yeah.
No,
it's
it's
like
not a cloaca. They have a pee and a poo.
Really?
No, come on.
Okay, can we Google a picture of a snake pissing, please?
So
There's
a snake out there.
Searches.
Please.
You tell me there's a snake out there that's like
Just a dump the size of the snake.
Okay.
Getting peed on sploosh. No.
Gross.
Okay.
No.
Maybe not.
Snake peeing.
See any snakes peeing?
yeah. There's just more. There's just better ways to fake piss on someone. It just is.
Yeah.
It is.
It's true.
Okay, I'm gonna lock it in. I'm gonna say that the lie snakes don't pee.
Snakes
Don't pee. There
All
you go.
Damn.
I've lived my
And
whole
hips
life
don't
thinking
lie.
that snakes pee. I am going to lock in my vote and say that the vomit is the lie, but there's a seed of truth in that. Maybe it was your boyfriend's poo poo.
Here comes his poo poo.
It was shooting out of his butt.
Let me catch it, honey. We're on the bus.
Yeah, that's what I said on the bus. It's a pee poop slurry.
Oh, you know what? I trust Cody. He was holding a snake in his profile pic there.
That might have been a
so he
fish,
knows.
but Cody's a wild man. He knows the wilderness.
Also, shout out to Tina saying Stacey has a teen mom look. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Okay, so Tim, you're locking in. Which one did you say was the lie?
The vomit.
Vomit, right.
Vomit.
Okay.
First one. Yeah.
Okay, Dana, what are you thinking?
I mean, like, I do actually now feel like the last one is true, but I just want the other two to be true, so I'm going to say it's a lie.
Okay. Rory, how do you feel?
I mean, I want the fart one to be true, but I do think it's the lie, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I also, I'm going to lock that one in as the lie. I think Stacey knows what we want to hear. I think that she's playing us. She's playing us. And I think that Stacey is such a kind-hearted person that she would catch the vomit of her beloved on a bus.
That's really beautiful.
And it's also very kind-hearted to make up that farting story because it brought so much joy to my life.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Fake, you know?
Yeah, well, we had a blast talking about it. So even if it isn't true,
we had a big blast.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you so much.
And you're so welcome. You're so welcome. Do I reveal?
Yeah, why don't you reveal them in whatever fashion you feel is best?
Okay, well, I will tell you that the barfing is the lie.
Yes.
Yes.
So the story, there is a kernel of truth in it, but like my boyfriend we got so drunk on New Year's Eve, the subway stopped running, so we finally got onto a bus New Year's Day, and he was barfing, and I was like, ew, and he was trying to secretly barf, and I was not willing to catch it. So heartless.
Is this our stop pocket?
No, he was just like just down the side of the bus. It was really dark times. The fart is real.
God, I love everything.
So my mom essentially shit her full pants, and we
got suspended from work.
No. She didn't get suspended from work. She had to leave work, and to save face while we were leaving, she was like, my daughters, and we were like, what? She's like, oh, I told everyone on the way out it was you two. She's like, we had to leave.
You're in your 20s.
It was yesterday. No, but we were younger and like teens, and my mom, like, it was like the loudest, like I could feel, like you could hear her cheeks, like and it smelled like absolute shit the second it left her ass.
It's the noisy ones aren't usually that smelly, so it's just like such a gift.
But it was like, do you know when someone farts and you're so disgusted in them as a person? Like, my sister and I were in the car ride home. Yeah, especially with your parents, like the parental dynamic shifted in the car, and we were just like, Debbie, oh my God. Oh God.
I love that, like, sometimes you feel a big fart coming, but like you can't be sure that it's a safe one, you can't be sure.
The thing about
you just like push all your chips in and you go all in. Let's get it all out at once.
There was something about, like, my mom, like, has never given an action. I mean, she has given a shit publicly. We lived through it, but like she literally would fart and like not ever care, but like she's like, oh, I fart loud in the bathroom just to make everyone comfortable. I'm like, well, you're making everyone uncomfortable. Like, she's like, but
I'm doing it for you.
Yeah.
Like in a public bathroom, that's her strategy.
Yeah. So she'll like fart loud and be like, everyone else can calm down. But she fully shit her pants, and then we were like, oh my God, Debbie. Like, we couldn't even call her mom. Like, she had lost. It was disgusting. Yeah. Yeah.
One time my dad farted while sitting on an aluminum boat, which acted
It was so loud.
as an amplifier to it.
It, like,
oh my God.
all the birds in the area all flew away because of this fart was so loud.
Was he sitting on it like it was upside down?
It was upside down on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What did he say after he farted?
He just got up and walked into the bush.
Just very sheepishly like,
I haven't seen him since.
Oh my goodness. He doesn't. He's like your dad. Or your mom, where he doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
I love that.
But that time he did. That time he was definitely sheepish.
Like, you know those Christopher Nolan movie sound effects where they're like, "Whoa!" It was like that.
Like your dad farted so loud he manipulated time.
Oh my God, that's perfect. There's nothing funnier than like when I worked at Dairy Queen. There was a big like tale about we had a, you know, like at Dairy Queen there's like this, we called it the steal, like just like where all the toppings are and stuff. And one girl was like flirting with one of the guys that she works with, and she farted, and they said that like Sarah fogged the steal, and she like never came back from that. They were like, Sarah fucking fogged the steal, and we're like, she did?
Fogged the steal.
Fogged the steal.
Oh man, I'm going to apply that saying in regular life. Hey, you really
do.
fogged the steal on that set, buddy.
Everyone's so confused.
Oh boy,
That's so funny.
those were really great. Oh, but then tell us about the last one.
Yes.
Oh, so I again was working at Dairy Queen, and this like kind of like sketchy guy or whatever was like, I'm filming a kids sketch show, and then he you fogged this podcast. Thank you, Tina. And so I booked like this thing, and I was like, I'm gonna be on TV. I'm gonna be a celebrity. Like, you know, here we go. And I was mortified. Like I was just like with a microphone and a fake baby, being like, I gotta go to these strangers so it'll pee on them. Yeah,
Man.
It was a true nightmare. I got paid like $50, but I spent half of it because I had to buy my own lunch. And yeah. Listen,
That's crazy. That's so nuts.
it was fun though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no kidding. What channel was it on? Is it
was
still
like-
findable anywhere, or is it?
I don't know. I wonder. It was like TVO or YTV or something. It was like a little segment on a kid's show.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah. If I can find it, I'll send it to you. Where
Did
I'm
anyone
like,
get like mad that they were like got peed on? I don't think baby pee is real pee. Some people drink baby pee.
what?
That can't be real.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, tell me one person
Name
that has
one
drank
person.
baby pee.
Me. No, but it's like old world European thing.
There's no
there's no way.
Have you guys not? Have you seen Nathan For You, like that series? There was a one episode where at the end of it, the episode where he's giving away gas, like he's doing that gas rebate thing where you get really cheap gas, but you have to follow him up this mountain and camp overnight and all this and that, right? At the end of that episode, there's this long interview where the guy that owns the gas station just lets him know that he drank his baby nephew's piss because it's supposed to be like a health elixir in like the old world times. And that's the second time I've heard reference of like drinking baby pee as like a health drink.
No.
When was the other
Let's
time?
look up baby pee. Let's Google image search baby pee.
No.
Yeah.
Well, here we go.
Okay, I guess this is another annual piss episode.
I've heard of people, and I in fact know somebody who had to drink his own pee for medical reasons.
Really?
What?
Yes.
There's got to be another way.
Okay, maybe not.
Hey, what? Fake baby?
You know, when you're a teen girl, there's nothing you want more than a bunch of like hot ski guys to be like, get out of here, dweeb. Take your fucking fake piss.
No, I'm not gonna kiss you.
Oh my God, I'm Stacey McGunnigle and everyone's in love with me at the ski chalet.
If it wasn't for my baby sister.
Yeah, who I certainly did not have myself.
Well, thank you for providing us with yet another legendary
Please.
Two Truths.
Thank you.
Unbelievable, as always.
Always.
You know,
Okay.
praise be my mom's ass.
Last game. Okay, Stacey.
Okay.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Love.
So fuck, marry, kill. Vincent D'Onofrio.
Damn.
3 different ways. Vincent D'Onofrio in Daredevil.
Okay.
Vince, do you remember?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the movie?
Vincent D'Onofrio. No, the TV show.
Oh, okay.
Vincent D'Onofrio in Law and Order, like OG Vincent D'Onofrio, or Vincent D'Onofrio in Men in Black.
Who
when
does
he's
he
the
play?
bug.
And he's the bug.
Oh yeah. What does he look like again? Vincent D'Onofrio. Can we pull up a picture of Vincent D'Onofrio? Preferably
VD here.
drinking pee.
Drinking pee. And then Daredevil.
Yeah, there he is. As
Oh,
Men in Black.
Oh yeah.
That's the same guy?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He's
Wild.
Men in Black. Like I watched Men in Black
Wow.
last year during the pandemic. He is so good in it. Like
He's
it's
so
crazy.
good.
He's
Yeah.
really good.
He seems like he's a fly.
Yes.
So Daredevil and then Law and Order. Oh,
Yeah.
he's so hot in Law and Order, isn't he?
He's
Yeah.
like
Oh wow.
yeah,
Oh my
he's very
God.
intense for a Law and Order. Like I actually just watched a few episodes of Criminal Intent, and he is so intense for like
Yeah.
a procedural show.
Like way too intense. Like there was this one episode where he just like he was arresting this like rich guy, and he went into the guy's place while he was eating dinner with his family and sat down and started eating a meal as he was like as he was arresting this guy. And it's like,
Weird.
that's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Man,
fuck
this guy doesn't
Mary
look the
Kay.
same ever.
Yeah.
Totally.
No.
True character actor.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I would fuck Vincent D'Onofrio, Law and Order.
Okay.
I'm gonna marry Vincent D'Onofrio, Men in Black, because when he was the farmer, still cute, and maybe the fly is workable. We don't know. And then I'm gonna kill Vincent
Overalls.
D'Onofrio in Daredevil,
Daredevil.
because this white jacket is not for me. Like, this is giving me very much shitting your pants at a grocery store sort of energy.
I didn't do it. You did it.
Yeah, he
You
does
pooped
look,
in your pants.
he
Wait,
does
so
look
many
like a
white
wiener.
Yes. Yeah.
I think those are good options. The
Plus,
only
like,
thing is go
Sorry.
ahead.
I was going to say the Men in Black, Vincent D'Onofrio with those overalls, looks like he would kill it at a potato festival.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's gonna take me to the fireman's dance, and I'm not gonna have to find free Woody's tickets. You know, he'll get me a Mike's heart. You know, I feel that.
Oh, yeah. A twisted tea, perhaps.
Oh, a twisted tea, absolutely. You know, he's gonna take care of me, and you know, I'll have to make some consequence or what is it? Not consequences. What is it?
Consolations?
Yes, in a relationship. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I think I would fuck the Men in Black. Is that what you said? Fuck the Men in Black?
I
No,
said I
she
would
married.
marry. I said I would.
No.
Yeah.
I think I would fuck the Men in Black, Vincent D'Onofrio, because it's like, I get tired of him, you know, being so, like, such a affectation all the time. Because I'd be like, I know it's not how you actually interact with people, and you're
Right.
being this weird bug. And I think one night it would be hot. It would be so hot.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, your exoskeleton's so slimy.
I'm gonna have to wash my hands on
See, I think I would fuck Law and Order D'Onofrio because that's when he was hottest.
Yep.
Marry Daredevil guy because then I get to be rich and powerful too.
Oh, you're thinking the character.
The character. And then I would kill the bug because it was horrifying.
It's
He was
gross.
horrifying.
Yeah. It is really gross. Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah. I think I'm going to marry the bug because that's a conversation piece. And I'll fuck the Daredevil version.
Wow.
Because he's got those big meaty hands that are really powerful.
Yeah, I feel like he could clap my dick off. That's what I look for. Just one clapper, I call him. That's what I go for. There he is.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then,
Yeah, that is a power bottom.
And I just have a disdain for lawyers, so kill that guy.
Tim?
My go. Okay. Just to be clear, just going back a little bit, snakes do have a cloaca. I apologize for the misinformation that we spread on this podcast, but I would like to say that snakes also have 2 penises.
Oh, nice.
Sick.
Wait, but if they have a cloaca, I thought that you're making some
penis
pretty
only
bold statements today.
Penis apparently is just for jism.
Oh, I see.
And
And you can use this on 22 minutes, by the way.
I will.
Oh, thank you. Which goes after.
Snake's got 2 dicks coming up right after this break.
Hey, daddies.
I love my snake daddy.
I don't know what this says about me, but I think I'm gonna kill the Men in Black, Vincent D'Onofrio. I think I'm gonna fuck the Law and Order Vincent D'Onofrio, and I think I'm gonna marry the Daredevil because I feel like I'll just get a big old credit card. I'll travel the world. Every once in a while, we'll have a Thanksgiving dinner or whatever, but it'll be a fairly distant marriage. And I'll get that speedboat I've always been talking about.
Yeah.
You'll fart on top of it, scare the birds.
Absolutely fog it up.
Fog that steel good.
You gotta fog that steel.
Nice.
Yeah,
those are good choices.
Oh yeah. I'm impressed with them.
Well, that
did
brings
it.
us to the end of the podcast. Stacey, thank you so much for joining us for our live podcast.
Yeah, thank
The
you
hunks
so
are
much.
the best. I adore all of you. Truly, I want to come to Winnipeg. Please just come to East Coast and hang out.
Okay.
That would be fun.
Yeah,
This is the best. Let me just join the group. Let's talk about it.
Do you need 4 dog walkers?
Yes, I do. Please, let's fog the steel in Halifax, baby.
Kiss the card and fog the steel. We're gonna go down to Halifax.
So people can see
food.
you on This Hour's 22 Minutes this season, and find you online at the Stacey McG. Is that right?
That's where I'm doing stuff. Come on out. Look at pictures of me. 22 minutes. Yeah, it's Tuesdays at 8 on if you've got the cable or on CBC Gem. Check it out.
Sweet.
Go check
Can't
it
wait to
out.
watch it all. You can find us at HUNKS Comedy on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Bandcamp for our album called Mouth Beef, Spotify, everywhere,
The
just
best.
everywhere at HUNKS Comedy. Thanks to Michael and Mariana for facilitating this live show from Sonar. We're so happy to be on the Sonar network.
Yeah.
doing
Thanks so
live
much for
shows,
looking
having
up
a great
snake
time.
piss.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. Means the world to me.
And thanks to everyone for joining us on the live show and listening to the podcast. We love you all. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, bye.
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 This podcast has been brought to you by the Sonar Network.